I took a little bit of a break because honestly, I didn't like where my channel was going, where I was pushing it, and it just didn't feel right in the way that I was going about it. A lot of the content that I was producing is for an industry that I'm confident in. I've been working in for some time, just helping brands build and everything, but there was a lack of passion, and I didn't know what it was for the longest time. And then I was talking to a friend, Thaddeus of mine, and just talking about like a different lane I want to explore, and I've been really passionate about. And if you all know me personally, I am very much a gearhead. I mean, as you guys can see, I got new lighting, another new light up there to kind of change things up a little bit. But just back to it, like I'm a gearhead when it comes down to it. I love the art of cinematography. I love just helping people grow too. So like I was just talking to him, I'm like, how can I still do that? Like I love talking about camera settings and everything like that, but like being in the corporate world was great. I love all the clients that I still work with, but I've been really wanting to like tailor my YouTube and my socials a different way, because at the end of the day, like a lot of my corporate clients that like I can handle on my own, they're long-term clients that I've already had for some time. And like I'm not posting on my social media to gain new clients. Like that's just not kind of where I'm at in my career right now. Like I don't really care about getting new corporate clients, because at the end of the day, I don't have the team to sustain more and more corporate clients. And out here in Wichita, at least, it's kind of hard to build that team. I mean, you got people trying to support their lives off of their 9 to 5s, so their schedules are tight, or client budgets don't make sense to add an extra person on the crew. So, you know, it's been really tough to kind of expand that way. And after talking to Thaddeus and like kind of explaining this to him, I have realized like my true passion is videographer. Like I genuinely understand how to grow as a videographer. I've done it as a one-man band or small crew stuff. Like I understand how to scale an agency from 0 to $100,000 a year. So kind of where I'm wanting to go with all this stuff is building that community, helping videographers grow, because it's hard. Like when I first started out, I didn't have mentors. All I had was YouTube school. And like I want to open the doors to like other smaller videographers to come in, connect, and coach them. So, there's a lot of coaching courses out there, and they're great. I've taken quite a few different mentorship programs, coach consultations, stuff like that, and it's great. But what I've noticed is a lot of these courses right now targeting videographers are really targeting people that are at my stage right now. Like they're targeting the guys that are at 6 figures a year and looking to scale further. There's not really anyone teaching these new kids getting cameras how to use their cameras, how to set up audio, how to set up lighting, how to land clients. Like they're teaching you how to run ads, which is cool, but like why set up an infrastructure of ads and all this other stuff when you don't understand the basics? You don't understand how to create compelling content. You don't understand framing. You don't understand all this stuff. So that's kind of like where I want to be, because that's where my passions lie. Like I love creating content. So that's kind of where I'm at now. So just kind of running back a little bit. When I first got into video work, I didn't have a roadmap. Not really any mentors or no systems. I was just figuring it out project by project and learning the hard way. And then that's how I enjoyed to learn, honestly, was just bumping my head, because, I could sit here and tell you how to grow a business, but that's just you listening. Like you have to put in that work. And so that's kind of where I was growing in my career, was just bumping my head, learning, not to trust a handshake deal all the time. Contracts do matter, because sometimes people that you think are your friend is not your friend. Again, with all that being said, I've been burned by people. Not everybody's your friend. I've undercharged because, that's what you have to do out here to get work. And it's not fun knowing that you should be getting paid X amount and having to charge half that just to land the client. I've taken on way too many clients just to stay afloat doing that, because if you can't land one client for $5,000 a month or a project, you got to take 10 projects at $500 to equal that. And, you're doing 10 times the work for the same pay. And, it's just learning how to price your stuff right and benefit the clients. Because at the end of the day, too, like, one thing I had to learn the hard way was people don't just need video. Like, if you're just selling video, you're missing the mark, because your video is not going to perform if they're not having a marketing strategy behind it. So it's like learning how to run ads, learning how to come up with a campaign strategy. Like, there's so many different things that, like, I had to learn the hard way. And that's again where this is coming, because I have 18 videos lined up ready to go for y'all. And that's kind of where this is going to be. I'm going to do it on YouTube. Eventually, I want to build out like a one-on-one mentorship program. But for now, I just got to get stuff off my chest. Like, that's where I'm at in my career. Like, I have a full-time job I absolutely love. I'm working at a university here locally, and I'm at the business school as their marketing coordinator. So I have a really great job. I love it. But this is just something like I want to do in my free time to just help people grow. So over time, I've built the systems needed to grow a video agency. Like I said, I mean, last year I was over 6 figures, all off of video work, which is crazy, because when I first picked up a camera, it was just like, oh, your video thing. Or, I mean, I even see people that I go to school with, or that I used to go to school with, and they're like, oh, you're still doing the video thing? You're still doing the photo thing? And it's like, yeah. And I probably made twice the amount of money that you made last year off of it. But regardless, humbly, yeah, I'm still doing the video thing. But over time, I've built a business that's profitable. Like, that is honestly a crazy thing for even just starting out. Like, profitable is a loose word, because I do invest a lot into everything that I do. I mean, a lot of money doesn't stay in my savings account due to just reinvesting into lighting, mics, cameras, etc. But what's even better than the business itself is the process that I created that I actually enjoy. Like, it's tough to find that, and I've actually done it now, and it's honestly pretty cool. And lastly, with that all being said too, like, I've built a brand that I really enjoy. I can be genuinely myself, and I don't have to put on a face no more. I don't have to do all this stuff, because this is who I am, dude. Like in the corporate world, it's cool, like, yeah, wearing the polo suits, etc. But like, at the end of the day, it's like, I don't fit in all the time in every room that I'm in. I mean, I'm bald, got a beard, I got tattoos all over. Like, it's sometimes I don't fit into rooms that, and like, and it's awesome, because I can genuinely be myself. Because in the corporate world, like, I didn't always fit in, like, I mean, with all my tattoos and everything, like, the way I talk sometimes, like, if I'm just in a conversation, I'm not as professional. I cuss. Like, it's hard, So being in this realm, I can just be genuinely myself. So again, like I said, I have 18 videos lined up. Like I said, I have 18 videos already lined up, ready to go. I'm about to knock them out throughout this week. But yeah, this series is honestly going to be almost everything I've learned along the way, and that I've packaged so you could skip the guesswork and build something real for yourself. Who is this channel going to be for? It's for the videographers who are trying to get more consistent clients, or the videographer that's trying to raise their prices but doesn't really know how to, or even just someone that's personally burnt out and just looking for ways to systemize their bookings, their shoots, etc. And lastly, like, if you're trying to take your videography company or your agency, whatever the case is, from a side hustle to full-time, that's who this channel is going to be for. If you could benefit from any of those things that I just said, and if you're still watching this video, this is for you. You're in the right place. This all isn't just theory. This is all going to be stuff that I've personally learned over the time. So with this, I'm hoping for everybody to kind of learn throughout this is, first and foremost, rebuild your mindset like a creative business owner. When I started thinking about this idea and like thinking about like who I want to talk to, like I realized that when somebody starts doing video work, they're generally in one of two categories. They're the creative that just really loves the art of cinematography but doesn't understand video. And then you got your people over here that are entrepreneurs, business mindset people that don't understand the creative side of it. And I want to help teach both sides how to learn the other. So I want to teach people how to build systems to where they're not chasing leads every single day, like where your inbound leads are fruitful. Like that's one thing I'm glad that I've done in the past, because like that's what has helped me grow to where I am now. And lastly, I want to teach people how to grow their personal brands to where you can eventually sell digital products, courses, and run ads, or even do some affiliate marketing. Like there's so many different things that like I want to help people get to, but that's all later in this, because like that is for people that are around my position where it's like, hey, like this is something that you can turn into a profit even on your personal brand outside of the money that you're already going to be making from your business. So I appreciate you for watching this. I'm going to cut this one here just because I don't want to get too far into the weeds. I just wanted to come on here and just talk about a little bit about where I am right now and where I want to go. Just because, you know, it's tough, like making that pivot, making that transition. But like, again, like I said, once I was talking to Thaddeus and like I really understood where I want to go with everything, like it just was all so clear. And I'm super excited for this because I know there's so many creatives out there that genuinely need help and guidance. So yeah, appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Yeah, let's just get it going. I'm excited.